this is Dad's ulu
Yeah.
that he made. And this is the professionally made one.
Yeah.
I think this is for finer work.
Yeah.
But Dad's really works
Good.
really well.
Filming much lately, been really busy, and I don't know, goes in waves, I guess. So I'm just gonna update you on a little bit of stuff that we've been doing. So you probably see this culvert here. This is this used to be the well that was here. I don't know if I got a shot of that I can show you. If I will, I'll stick it in here. But there was an old well right yeah, right about here. Right about here, and there was an old wooden platform around it, and I think it was the original first well that was here for the house, for the cabin, because I can see remnants of a ditch here that goes down to the cabin. So I'm pretty sure that was the first well, and then they put a well inside here, and that's the one we're using now. So when we were dry last summer, I checked, because I said, well, I don't want to do away with any wells, right, water, because this one ran dry, but when that one was dry, this one was dry as well. So we didn't need two of the same. And fingers crossed, this week we're getting a well drilled, so we didn't need this. So yeah, anyway, so and then there was a mound here, and I took that and filled this up, and then I burnt all the wood, that old wood that was here. Now I'm just backfilling this a little bit, and I'm gonna play around with this a little bit here and here. So, and another thing, you probably see this shed in the background. So that's all brand new, right? That's all built from scraps, except for the boards on the floor and the roof. That's all built from scraps, like this ramp, all the walls, the sheeting, everything, the roof. So it's a funny roof on it, I will admit, but I had these trusses were already made, and they were on the front of the cabin going forward, so I kept them because I said I'll make a shed one of these days. So anyway, yeah, I just kept these trusses, and you can see they were already made, so I just had to stick them up, cut them off the length, stick them up, and sheet it over. So, or actually board it over is what I did. So nice 12 by 9, I think, because 9 is what I had material wise. So the floor, the beams, the floor joists, the walls, all the sheeting in the walls, and yeah, everything except for the, like I said, except for the boards and the floor. And I needed a place for the snowmobile and the new girl, so I needed a place for these two, and yeah, so that's where that came from. Now then I moved all my steel over here, so it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, because it was all that was over behind, all grown up with grass. So I got that. That's my you know, store for steel when I'm building stuff, right? So, and then we put all this floating stuff over here for the meantime. Anyway, in the meantime, so we gotta level this out. I gotta bring in some more of this rocky fill here, and yeah, so that's what we're doing there. Now right here, this morning we're getting ready. This is where the well, I want to know where the cabin's going to be. I want to get ready for that. We're ready to start doing floor. So we're coming out here 8 feet, 8 or 12. Can't remember now. 8 I think it is. 8, and then another 6 for a porch. So yeah, so that's what we're doing here. I got it staked out. I'm scraping the top off. I'm just trying to make it level or flat. They're gonna dig where the, you know, posts are going, or the blocks are going to be, right? So I just want to scrape the grass off the top, so we're down to the actual gravel, right? So that's what I'm doing. Holly is going to be so proud of me. I got her a great deal on a new RV. She is going to be so proud of me. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show her our new RV. I got it all taken care of. It's a big surprise. And just needs a little bit of work and we're good to go. And here it is. Yep, here it is. A brand new RV. I took possession of it yesterday and I just got to get it home now and let's get a little bit of work done to it. I'm making something here this morning. Just made a board for Holly to clean the seal skin, so see how that's going to go. So, this is our water system, right? You may or may not have seen this before, but anyway, when I did it, it all works good, but this is hokey, right? Like this is supposed to be vertical, and I just put it there as quick, and it's a pain in the butt when you're putting the container and the bottle underneath here. So I'm gonna charging up the accumulator. We're making water now, as you can hear. Anyway, I'm gonna put this outside and put it vertical the way it's supposed to be. So first of all, this is going through here, so you're gonna turn this off. Okay, there we go. Get the pressure off of that. I think it'll stop. It's supposed to. If not, we're gonna make a mess. It won't stop. Oh, because it's making. Okay, I gotta stop this then. There we go. I gotta do that for a minute. Or a few minutes, I guess. Okay. Alright, so that's stopping the pressure that's in the tank, and it's stopping the inlet pressure. So, okay, so now we can go back here. I forgot what kind of a outfit this was here. Okay, don't want to lose that. Okay, that's that. Unscrew that. And then unscrew this. This is something simple I could have done last year, but you know, it's just too many priorities, right? Okay, so got that. Now, first off, I gotta make sure I got the new holes here to extend it. Make sure this fits. Yeah, that's the right stuff. That's the right stuff. Okay, we're going to put our tap on. We'll put our tap on first, and then we'll come up and mount it, and then we'll hook up the hose. Got the fire going here. Pretty warm here now. It's not too bad. So this is my little bracket. Pretty simple. A little mount. Well, this looks like maybe a 3/8 here. Or something like that. 7/6. So let's do this. Let's do it in here probably. Okay. So this is a tap that you would put on your sink or into your countertop, right, or whatever. I could make it higher. Let's do that, eh? This is long there, so I could go another. I could go another 1.5 inches. Yeah, inch and a quarter. Let's see, what have I got here? This is just in case, we're going to make this a little bit higher. Okay. All right, let's go and see how this goes. Now, I just need a small bit. Just need some screws. Let's see here. So, I'm going to take this one out of here. And the reason we're doing this is because there's a pain in the butt getting in here. I should have, well, at some point I could put a door in here, but once I get things set up and I get in the house, we won't need this very much. So I guess I'll live with it now for how many times I've after coming through here so far. So I'm just gonna go over here somewheres and just make a hole out through. And I know right beside there's a stud then, right? So that would, no, well, I'm just gonna go right here. Leave that there. Okay, see if we get any leaks. Perfect. Good enough. So now drinking water. Or Holly can do it herself because she can't get down there because of her new hip. So that's good. And of course this is going to be moved into the house by winter, but this is good enough for the summer. That saves a lot of trips in and out of there. Just got to go under there now, just turn on the water for the fill up the tank for the trailer. So that's it. That's it. Good job. I'm wanting to do that job for a long time. Just got the extra hose left there because you don't know where we're going to need it next. We'll take it out of there. And yeah, I don't really need any staples in that anywhere. So okay, good job. Another job done. Another job done. Now, what's next? Oh, toilet paper roll. So the loo with the view, in other words, our outhouse, place to go with a view, whatever you want to call it. We need a toilet paper roller or holder. Toilet paper roll holder. There you go. So I just made a measurement. A toilet paper roll is about 5 inches, 4 3/4, something like there. So we're going to do a double stacker. And I'm out on the wall, and I need 25 inches there of for a mount. So yeah, so I got kind of an idea in my head. So let's go. We're just gonna be our mount. So let's get this 25 inches. Now, right there. Now, I'm going to use this for a holder. I'm going to router out for the rod. So, because this is nice and heavy duty. So I want some square ends first. Let's do that. Let's do my saw square. I'm just using the other side. Now I also want to match. This is my scrap lumber, but see the difference? So I'm going to make this match before I go cutting it any further, because this is all I had. So anyway, let's get this cut down. Just going to go like this. Whatever it is, I don't care what the measurement is. Right? Now, so it's going to be on a wall like that. I want this to stick out. How far, I wonder. Okay, so center roll, we're going to use 3.5 for measurement. And we're going to go over all 5 inches. So let's do that. Oh. So, all right, so these are going to go like this, 10 inches apart. And then we're going to router some stuff in there first, though. We're going to use this as a roller, as a rod. So I'm going to router notch for this. So this thing is about, I think this is like 1 inch, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually 7/8, but there we go. So this should drop down there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what I can do with this. Gloves, hearing protection, eye protection. This is what I gotta do. I'm gonna screw it onto a board. Slightly. So that I don't move on me. Now, yeah, okay, we got lots of meat left there, so that should be good for depth. Let's see how fast. Let's see what this. Okay, that's good. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I'm supposed to be mirror image. Damn. Actually, it doesn't matter. Because once it's in there, it's in the same place. So, there you go. There's my screw up. Screw up. I'm supposed to do a mirror image, right? Because I got a little bit of an angle on it. But once it goes in there, it's going to sit level. So it's only while it's going in, it's going to go in a little crooked. So that's okay. Yep. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Now I said I need these 10 inches apart. So we got this 25 inches. So let's try to find center, maybe. 25, so it's 12 and a half. And then 5 inches on either side of that. And the last thing I do is cut my rod. Do an actual measurement. There we go. Now you can use a broom handle for this, but this is an actual coat hanger. So here we go. Here's our toilet paper roll, double hanger. So let's go get it installed. Eyeball level. Alrighty. Over the roll, always. Always over the roll, guys. Over top. Here we go. There we go. And that's the big Costco rolls too. So there we go. There it is. Heavy duty. That's just what we needed. For the loo, heavy duty. For the loo with the view. See some waves in the ocean. This is a peaceful place for sure. Thanks for joining me. Join us today for nesting boxes, water test spouts, seal skins, and toilet paper rolls. Let's go see what Holly's doing here. I think she's doing something with a knife, so I better go check it out. How's it going?
Hey, it's going.
Well, you picked a good day for it.
Yeah, I don't mind the fresh air.
It's fresh, all right.
Yeah.
So this is a seal skin. You're learning. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to your roots. Back to your I don't know.
A long time ago.
Yeah. Not you're inland native, not.
That's right. Woodland Cree from northern Saskatchewan.
Right. So not too many seals there.
No, but I was watching online today just to brush up on what I thought had to be done.
Yeah.
And I find it very comforting,
Oh,
actually.
good.
Yeah. It's going to take
Good.
some time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting to see what you're doing there. You gotta cut it close to the skin as possible, right?
It sometimes takes several
Okay.
times to get low.
Yeah.
And I gotta
When it gets
stop.
really low, close to it, you can just like scrape it off, eh?
Not by the looks of it.
No? Okay.
And it gets pretty greasy, the blades too,
Yeah.
so you're constantly sharpening them too, right?
Oh yeah.
But this is how the indigenous folks of this area have been doing for a long time, it appears.
Right. I just built that stand for you. Is that working?
Yeah. So
Okay.
far it seems to be good.
This is what you.
It seems to be the best way is, it's not just tiring to have it.
Okay. Well, we'll leave you to it and see what happens with that. Looks like a lot of work to me. Yeah. So I think this will work. Okay, so this morning we hooked up the water lines here. I don't know if they've been using it yet or not. I haven't seen them. I'm gonna watch and see. Might have to do some training, but we'll see here if this fits. Yep, just barely fits. So there we go, something like that. And then I I'd probably put a piece of cardboard or something at the bottom. Put a bunch of shavings in there, and they should be able to build a nest in there. Hopefully. Maybe I'll put a piece of plywood on the bottom. Hey, hell with it. Why not, eh? Hello, bunnies. Good morning. You looking for food, are you? You got lots of food. Well, you got lots of food, but you don't. I'm gonna get them some sticks, I think. Everybody's munching on twigs now. You know, that's something I never gave my rabbits when I was a kid. I don't know why. I don't think I did. I don't remember. I just remember big leafy things. Anyways, let's see how Holly's making out. Let's see how the progress is going here. Oh my lord. You're giving her, Holly?
Yeah.
You could do like 10 seals a day. What do you think?
Pardon?
You do like 10 seals a day?
No. Apparently it takes like an experience. It takes about an hour. But
okay,
it takes time to set up.
Well, if you get that layer off, then you get it pinned to a board or stretched out, then you can scrape it right down, eh?
So this is Dad's ulu that he made. This is what it looks like. Okay? Yeah. And this is the professionally made one.
Yeah.
They're both good. I think this is for finer work.
Yeah.
But Dad's really works really well. It's
Okay.
got a nice weight to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
All right, keep up. Keep it going. Time to check on Holly. I'm working in a nice warm shop and she's outside. But oh well. She don't mind, I guess, or else she wouldn't be doing it. Wow, I'm impressed, I gotta say. How's it going? You're almost done, eh?
Hey, I'm almost dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
That's impressive.
I got, so Dad's ulu again is proving to be an excellent choice.
Yeah.
And
baby, so just seal fat and stuff getting down between the boards, eh?
that's all I got left.
Okay, but just getting down between the boards.
Yeah, so here you go. But I just have the trickier side of it now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over it again after just to.
Well, yeah, that's a different layer of fat, I guess, eh? Or
well, it's just you want to try to get all the fat off.
Scrape it with something.
No, actually, there's a you kind of like rolling it.
Looks like you could cut it pretty easily if you do that.
No, it's you're using the side of the blade.
Okay.
Now you just jinxed me, I think. but yeah.
Oh yeah.
You kind of
just
looks
like it's.
No, it's just.
Okay, gotcha.
There's a lot of damage done to this one actually from the shooting.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as you kind of roll it like this, and it gets nice and close, cleans it off pretty good.
Good. Okay. Cool.
So I'll do another after.
Right on. Well, you're impressive.
Thank you.